Let's get the start. We go. And full 16, number 14, Miles Buzella. And full 6'4", number 5, Egan Stewart. And 7'1", number 2, Derek Lively. And guard, 6'8", number 1, LaMelo. And guard, 6'2", number 12, Ja LaMelo.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Chicago Bulls. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And the starting group for Chicago. We've got Lauri Markkanen. Kevin Durant is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's Brown in at the 2. And for the Hawks, LaMelo Ball is out there with Ja Morant. Then there's Lou Dort. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Lively in at the 5 spot. We know NBA games aren't played on paper. But if they were, this game wouldn't be close, Brent.
You're right, BA. But we're not doing it. We're out here from the court, and we want to see guys going at it. Tonight, given where these teams are, can the underdog step up, rise up, and get an unexpected win? We're going to find out.
Now here's Durant. Poole outside. Fires the 3. Lively grabs a miss. Here's Buzelis, guarded by Poole.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Floats one up, and the bucket is good from Poole in deep.
And the touch from Poole, picture perfect with the floater.
Pass to Buzelis. Now Morant Guarded by Poole. Lively with a screen on Poole. Morant into the lane. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, we'll have to settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
Zubac passes to Poole. Here's Brown. And he drives in. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Well, when you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder, and I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said, we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope we can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Oh, stolen by Morant. Lively with a screen on Poole. Morant, the pass to Lively. Outside for Morant. Three-pointer off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Durant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list. They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Poole for 3. Lively grabs a miss. The Hawks leading. Outside Morant. Ball outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
And so Ball nails both of them. And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Now here's Poole. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
That's a nice opportunity for Zubac, and he cashes in.
For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Ball, and a nice finish on the layup. Ball's got 6 points.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Poole from long range, fires in the triple.
Well, that three-point stroke of Jordan Poole, that's really come a long way.
Morant against Poole. The drive by Morant. Chicago with a rebound. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And Atlanta making a change here. Poole outside. Zubac passes to Brown. Back to Zubac. Pass to Durant. Launches it. That one doesn't drop. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Give him 8.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Durant, pass to Poole. Lets it go from 11. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's Okogie. Screen by Claxton. Okogie into the lane. Ooh, a 2-handed power slam.
Okogie's so active at both ends. Great drive.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Here they are.
Fields checked in for the Hawks. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Hayes is checked in for Kevin Durant. Payton comes in for Larry Markkinen. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Brown. And it's McConnell in for Poole. Now here's Zubac, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Alexander Walker, the pass to Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. With a step back. McConnell's shot is off.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Claxton, a screen on McConnell. High post Claxton. Hield finds Ball. Softly drops in the floater. Ball's got 10.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Zubac, screen. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Doesn't get any easier for Zubac. He'll take those anytime he gets it.
Here's Ball. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Now here's Hield. Still without a bucket. Ball taking his time here. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
You got to respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
And he can't get the first one. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Zubac. And he's good on the second. There's 25 seconds left in the first. Durant against Bol. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now Durant. Buries the jump shot. He's got 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hawks. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. More 2K action in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Greg.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
We've got Buzelis. He's out there with Lou Dort. John Moran is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Christie in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Hayes with a screen. McConnell passes to Alexander Walker. On the wing, Payton. Pass to Durant. Lets it go from deep. The shot off that time.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
It's Dort on the wing. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Easy money for KD inside.
And KD so nimble, just a difference maker inside the paint.
Morant looking for an opening. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Hayes, the pass to Alexander Walker. From 13, there's the block. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you.
You're putting it on the deck. Wow. Buzelis is just dangerous on the move.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Greg.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Please give up big ATL welcome to the
And the Hawks making a change here. Lively's checked in. Markkanen's checked in for Chicago. Jordan Poole comes in for Alexander Walker.
How about that Hawks high
Durant for 3. No good. 3 for 7 shooting so far.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Left side, Morant. Pass to Christie. Dort with it. 6 to shoot. Hits the three-pointer. Dort's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
Down low. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Morant. Dort, a screen on McConnell. Ja slices through. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And the bounce that Morant possesses is unlike anyone else at his position.
Bulls trail by 13. Outside Durant. Poole outside. 4-3. Look at Poole showing the range.
And Poole is such a tough and dynamic three-point shooter. He's comfortable firing from anywhere.
It's hauled in by the Bulls.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And Morant clears the board. Atlanta leading by 10. Pass to Lively. Here's Christie. And here's Morant, guarded by Poole. And Durant with the block.
Huge block as the length of KD pulling off there.
For Chicago, Zubats comes in for Hayes, and Brown subbed in for McConnell. The three from Ball. And they get it back. Okogie, the pass to Morris. Back to Okogie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. Morris can't hit. The Bulls trail by 10. This one for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, BA. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano a mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
The kick out to Poole.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Sims, he's checked in for Lively. Payton's checked in for Chicago.
Substitution on the court.
Inside. Brown passes to Markkanen. And it's all from three-point range. Atlanta leading by 9. Here's Okogie. Pass to Bull. Out to the right wing. Ball outside. Goes up at the elbow. Shot clock at 6. To the wing, right side. Ball in the paint.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for Chicago. And here's Zubats. Rebound Atlanta. Ball left side. From down in the low post, it goes. Ball's got 6 points in the quarter.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defense they're making.
Here's Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Zubats does a great job of sniffing out offensive rebounds and beats his guy to the spot.
Bold pass to Morris. There's a screen. Driving in. Hook loose. Payton with a steal. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Atlanta making some changes. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Bull. And it's Buddy Hield in for Okogie. Markkanen from long range. Yes! Markkanen from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 21.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Markkanen with a screen on Morris. Here's Poole. And rejected.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Offensive rebound. Sims. The kick out to Morris. The 3 from Ball. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Atlanta ending the quarter up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be back in a moment.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rush, please. They're measuring up the shot.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Atlanta Hawks. Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league, so I'd like to ask him first, Ernest. Well, everybody wanted me, Kenny, don't be jealous. I say LA is way up there. You know, because you're always home. Especially during the 3P days. It was very, very hot there.
Yeah, you kind of set yourself up for that one, Jeff.
I know.
And now breaking down the first half we saw, what can you say about LaMelo Ball? He's putting on a show.
And one of the league's brightest young stars, LaMelo Ball, putting on a show. He makes big plays and has fun while doing it.
His creativity, Shaq, it makes the game fun to watch.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Kevin Durant is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Christian Brown. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Poole in at the point. The Bulls trail by 10. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Lively finds Morant. Misses the 3. Chicago's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Tries a 9-footer. Deflected.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Morant with the bucket.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from it close.
Offside. Results. His first. Team's first.
Right side Durant. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Brown, hounded by Ball. Now here's Durant. He's closely guarded. The floater. Lively grabs a miss. Atlanta leading by 10. And he goes in for the dunk.
This is an area where Lou Dort is trying to become more effective as a playmaker.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie.
Another round of applause for your ATL dancers.
Off the inbound. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Derek Lively.
Poole just blowing through contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Well, whenever Jordan Poole is out there, Brent, you expect some highlight reel moments.
Now, there's no doubt that Jordan Poole's the kind of player that's going to take some chances. And sometimes it doesn't go so well. When the times pay off, it is spectacular.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Here's Morant. He's got 14. Drives to the hoop. Morant with the slam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Here's Durant. Poole shot is off.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Ball outside. Poole against Morant. It's tipped.
Terrific defense from Zubac. His team relies on him to help alter shots.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Bowl, he's checked in for the Hawks. Okogie comes in for Morant. Outside Durant. There's the triple. Rebound Atlanta. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
Pass to Markkanen. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Durant with it. Give him 8. Dort with a steal. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Bowl. And you can count it. He'll go the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Christie's checked in for Dort. McConnell, he's checked in for Chicago. Some young players coming into the league may lack experience in truly big games. Brent, you think that's a disadvantage?
Well, it could be a disadvantage, BA, but how do you get to replicate that competitive environment unless you get there? And so with every experience, young guys typically who want to achieve greatness embrace some of those biggest moments, watch and learn, and that's where you grow the most.
And finished off by Bowl.
And a sweet dime. Ball has the playmaker's instinct.
Now here's McConnell. Still no points. Poole outside. They set the pick. That shot off.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
There's Ball with a 3. Sinks the tray. Ball's got 28.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That can change things.
Max Christie.
Pass to Poole. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 5 rebounds tonight.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Atlanta foul.
Chicago making some changes. Payton's checked in for Kevin Durant, and it's Alexander Walker in for Markkanen. Outside Payton. Poole outside. Back to Payton. Just 4 to shoot. Gets the 3 to fall.
And how about the control on Payton's shot that time? He had it dialed in.
Pass to Morris. McConnell with a steal. And here comes the break. Here's Alexander Walker. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time.
Assist goes to
McConnell's got assist number 5 here tonight. Morris passes to Batum. Can't hit from in close. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
I mean, they've been sinking shots from mid-range, and they found a gap there in the defense, and they just continue to exploit it.
And I feel like there's been an old-school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Back to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 5. Takes it inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
He does not get the second one.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Morris against McConnell. Now here's Morris. He's covered closely. Yes, it's good. And the Hawks lead by 16.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Chicago's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. McConnell passes to Hayes. Outside Payton. Pass to Zubats. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Excellent D there from Lively. Christie passes to Morris. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Healed on the wing. Back to Morris. And they'll turn it over and get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Substitution for your Hawks. Who gets started? Ja LaMelo.
Now Alexander Walker. Yep, that one goes. Alexander Walker's got 5 points.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
And so it's Atlanta, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. And they've done well in limiting Durant's production, making him uncomfortable and getting him out of rhythm. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
It's not going to be easy. We've got to stay with it when it's not going well. We're all right. Come on, a lot of time. A lot of time. Keep battling.
And Billy Donovan recognizing it's a long game and his team can come back.
They absolutely can. But it starts with getting stops and their defense translating into great offense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Nicholas Claxton, Buzelis out there with Lou Dort. Then there's LaMelo Ball, and it's Morant in at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5. Ball, a screen on Durant. Ball outside. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
And at 6'10", Buzelis is becoming a very difficult cover for defenses, especially when he's aggressive and trying to score.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Bulls trail by 16. McConnell outside. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Morant. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
At the line for 1, Ja Morant.
The free throw drops for Morant. Chicago has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Pass to Payton. Dort with a steal. To the middle.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Here's Durant. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And the bucket is good.
Now, this is the toughest shot, supposedly, in the NBA to get down. Durant's not having much of a problem from the mid-range.
That one falls. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Payton. from deep. Dort grabs the miss. Atlanta leading by 19. Outside Morant. It's Dort on the wing. Fires the three. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Fantastic look from Durant. Such an underrated playmaker.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Atlanta. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Dort, a screen on McConnell. And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Hawks have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's Morant. The kick out to Ball. Jacks up with 3. Chicago with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Durant, the pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Durant. Claxton with the block. Outside Morant. Pass to Buzelis. Over to the wing. The 3 from Ball. The shot no good.
Not himself from range right now. But the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Morant, the pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Getting better at reading defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates.
Morant against McConnell. Pass to Alexander Walker. On the wing, Durant. Clock at 4. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
And the Bulls making a change here. Zubats, he's checked in for Hayes. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Payton. Brown's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Jordan Poole in for McConnell. Brown's shot is good.
Well, that was just a quick glance from KD. He looks at the defense and makes the play.
Now here's Ball. The D's right on him. And he banks in the layup. Ball's got 30 points.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Poole shot is off. Atlanta leading by 18. Right side Morant. Dort, a screen on Poole. Dort outside. The 3 is up. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one. Poole against Morant. Poole shot is off. Atlanta's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Ball with it. Durant covering. Ball passes to Morant. Outside for Dort. Ball outside. Morant, the pass to Dort. Now a timeout call by Atlanta. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter here. All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Here's Alexander Walker, pure from three-point range. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Morris against McConnell. Healed on the wing. Back to Morris. Clock at 6. Pass to Heald. From downtown, they get it back. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Williams from long range. Claxton with a rebound. Heald for 3. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.